Hey, what's up, you guys? It's AK-47 Master here, back with some more Pokemon Leaf Green, and this is gonna be this channel's first screw up. Yeah, might as well tell you what's basically going on. I'm not, I lost the previous episode 6, which was pretty much gonna be Mount Moon Part 1, just because this place is so, like, massive that I needed to break it up into 2 parts. Yeah, that won't be uploaded. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna be uploaded, mainly because of, alright, I accidentally deleted it off my hard drive. Sorry, guys. My bad, and, yeah. But that's not what was gonna be, that wasn't gonna be the highlight of this video. The main highlight of this video is Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Yes. These 2 games came out about 2 weeks ago. I want to say 3. And I did go ahead and pick them up about a little over a week and a half ago. I picked up White just because, you know, Zekrom is awesome. Yay for Zekrom. Anyone who bought Pokemon White, thumbs up to you. And I gotta say, I know they're brand new. I know it's a little early to say anything, but this generation, Generation 5, the beginning of it, this is my favorite generation. My favorite generation, for any of you that may not know, is Generation 3. Personally, just because it was the first generation that I personally understood. Like, I started off with Pokemon Crystal, honestly, but I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like 4 years old, so obviously I wasn't going to know what the hell I was doing. And I mean, like, Generation 3, I just really liked it. But now Generation 5 is my new favorite. Also because Generation 3 is also really underrated. But anyways, back to Pokemon Black and White. So yes, they're brand new Pokemon games. Nintendo innovated. Well, they kind of brought us a lot of new stuff, but they also didn't want to take any chances with this. They didn't really take any risks or chances. Like, everything they put into the game was stuff they knew we were gonna like, and thank them for adding into it. I don't want to complain too much about it, just because there's so many things that are good about it, that there's no point in really, well, I am gonna, well, you know, there are cons and pros, pluses and minuses to this game. I will point out both of them, and this topic's probably gonna go on for about 2 videos. Just because there's quite a bit that I want to talk about. And so let's get into, I guess you would say, the new stuff that they added in. I guess I'll start with Pokemon. This generation is introducing the most new Pokemon, the most new Pokemon in any generation before it, even the first generation. With a total of 156 new Pokemon, we now have 649 total Pokemon, and if my voice sounds different, that's because I'm pretty much talking a bit louder. I mean, I sound pretty dead in my other videos, so I just had to change that, just because that's not really the type of person I am. I tend to talk whenever I do talk, I do tend to talk pretty loud. So yeah, back on topic. One thing I really like that they innovated is the fact that you cannot use the same strategies as you used in past Pokemon games. What I mean by that is, you will not see past generation Pokemon at all in the plot, in the story, until you beat the whole entire game. That's right. So basically, from start to finish, until you see the ending credits, you'll see nothing but new Pokemon. Which I think that's definitely the second or third biggest change they've made. I mean, do you understand? Like, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say by that. Basically, you have to, like, it makes you figure out what new Pokemon, what types there are, what's the best combination, and I mean, it's just really, really awesome. I really think that they did a good job with that. That's about it, all I wanted really to say about the Pokemon. Next is the storyline, the plot. Just because they did a really good job. I mean, story-wise, this is the best Pokemon game for a good story. Like, if you're looking for a good story, this Pokemon game is the best. I mean, there are plot twists, there are the climax, the ending. I don't want to spoil it, but it is the best ending in any Pokemon game. It is just so unexpected and unpredictable. Unlike most Pokemon games. Like most Pokemon games, people call them boring just because you know what you're gonna do in every single one. But don't be fooled. I mean, you still collect 8 badges, you still go to the Pokemon League and stuff, and become the champion, but the way you get there is really story-driven. The new criminal organization, Team Plasma, they really are, like, they seem like actual criminals. They don't just wait in a little den or a little, like, warehouse waiting for you to beat them up. They will show up multiple times, and they really drive the story forward. Like, for the most part, like, they make, between your rivals and Team Plasma, it seems like the story never really gives you a break to, it barely ever gives you a break to, you know, stop and catch your breath. They're constantly getting motivated by other people, your rivals. Your rivals really play a big part in the story. The gym leaders play a big part in the story, you know, and also they also act like actual people. They have their own personalities. All of them, like let's say one of them is an archaeologist, one of them is a model. You know, the point is that they actually have a lifestyle outside of just being a gym leader and being someone who has only like 4 of the same type elements of Pokemon. You know what I mean? I mean, again, I cannot tell you guys how much, like, unless you're absolutely sick of Pokemon, which I thought I was, I don't know what the hell I was talking about. I mean, it pulled me back in. I can't wait to see a remake of this game or a brand new Pokemon game altogether. That's probably not going to come out for like 4 years from now, but still, I could hope. And I mean, I can't tell you guys enough, if you haven't checked this game out, at least like Gamefly it. Go on Gamefly, pick it up. You know, it is really, it's good. It's really good. Now, I guess I'll get into the battle system for about the next 2 minutes of this video. The battle system has changed. Now all of the Pokemon have their own personal unique movements, so to say. Like, they won't constantly be still, they'll constantly be moving. And the music is pretty good. It's not the best, it's good. And the music actually changes during battles. Like, for example, during a gym leader battle, when the gym leader sends out its last Pokemon or its main Pokemon, this special, like, epic, intense music starts playing, and it's just really awesome. Another thing is that we all know about the music that will play whenever your Pokemon will get in the red zone. Well, not really even music, it's just beep, 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 like that type of thing that pissed me off all the time. Now they actually made us an individual song just for when one of your Pokemon does that. And it actually incorporates the beeping sound in the song. I mean, it's pretty, like, for someone like me who's played Pokemon for all these years, it's, I don't know, I find it pretty funny, and to be honest. And there's a bunch of new moves and stuff, and like I said, guys, I still have a lot more to talk about these games. I still haven't even gotten into the few minuses, but that will be for the next episode. Alright guys, this has been AK-47 Master here, signing out.